We are here for Reggaeville.com. I'm here with Joseph and Albert from the Jolly Boys. Greetings to you.
Greetings.
Greetings, baby.
You are in the music business for a long time. How long exactly?
I'm in the music, I'm in the Jolly Boys from 1988. Albert is longer than me.
Yes, I'm with the Jolly Boys a very long time. Way back in the 50s, you know. Before I joined the Jolly Boy, I was a dancer. You know, I do fire dance. I does acrobatic, you know. And I had a dance group with some girls. We do creative dancing, market scene, and a lot of Jamaican scenery, with basket on their heads, and you get ripe bananas, apples, and you know, and they would make a marketplace and they would be selling, you know. So while I was at this Jamaica Reef, it's a hotel, you know, working. I've been dancing at the hotel for a good period. The Jolly Boys were playing, so they would be over there playing, and I would be on the floor dancing. But all my dancing, my mind, cut down, Johnny, cut that out, will ya? My mind take up with the music, the Jolly Boys, you know. So in dancing, I wish I was with the Jolly Boys playing music, you know. But so it's go on until just like that. The leader of the Jolly Boys come and say to me once, would you like to go to Montego Bay with us at the Roundhill Hotel? So I was surprised and I was glad. So I'm talking in the 50s, you know, way back. Yeah. So I take the opportunity and I went to the Roundhill Hotel in Montego Bay in Hanover, and we play for a year, me and Johnny here, you know, and Moses, and Mr. Lynch, and then we play for that year, and we do, it was 6 months, Johnny, yeah, 6 months, and after the 6 months, we came back to Port Antonio. I does my little dancing around, and the Jolly Boys still doing their thing. And then they came back to me and said, the next year, would you go back with us to the Roundhill Hotel? And I said, yes. And I went back. So I did 2 years with the Jolly Boys in my young days, you know. Then after we came back from Montego Bay in that, I branch out. And then the Jolly Boys keep going, you know, until a few of the guys died, you know, so when they died, the band continued add, you know, so it's a couple, it's when 2 years ago, no, I came back into the band, you know, with the Jolly Boys, so it's not a new thing, it's an old thing, with me and Johnny here, you know, with the Jolly Boys, and I'm with the Jolly Boys now. The main change is that we're using some contemporary music. We changed with the old mento. We still does the old mento, but we're using some our mento with some new music, some new songs, and put them in mento style, you know. And you see, for the past couple of years, they've been sitting on mento. It looks like mento was in a dark place there in a lockdown, you know. So we decided now to take it out from that dark place, put it into the light, hey, who's that guy there? And show it to some people who have never heard of mento, you know, and know what mento is. But mento is a Jamaica long time music who bring you together. It's bring love, you know, and I come see my grandparents, my mother and my dad dancing mento. So mento is a long time. The reggae coming from mento, the pop coming from mento, the rock steady coming from mento, and if you should, even a little jazz, if you should listen keenly, you would hear a little mento somewhere about there, you know, into the background there. So that's where it's coming from.
Is this why you never lock down yourself from any kind of music? Because you are open to every style, right?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't lock down ourselves from music. We try to put it out there so the younger people, because there's a lot of young people, don't really know it. You don't know mento.
I know mento.
You know mento.
I'm very to a Jamaican song.
You do? Wonderful. Good for you. Yes, so Mento is coming from far in the cane field. You know, the people breaking stone along the way. You know, because England used to send down some stone hammer. And while Jamaica were building in the 50s, colonial days, we broke stone along the way. The parish council would buy those stones to stone the road. You know, so while they're broken stone, they'll be singing. You know, come we go Manuel Road, gal and boy, if you go broke crack stone, you know, and all those, you know, run mongoose, your name gone abroad, you know. So, Mento is coming from a far way, you know. So I decided now, all these big artists come and sit down and Mento, you know, and you could never get a big band like Bob Marley band and all those big band play Mento. You know, they rather play reggae. So I said, well, we ain't going to play no reggae. You know, we're going to play Mento in Jamaican style. So what we are doing, everything we does is in Jamaican style. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Now I have a question, right? People doing all kind of things to stay young. It even has people, they would inject poison in their skin to look young, right? You guys, I've heard, you know, you have been in the business so long, you know. How do you do it? How do you stay young?
It's
and fit.
Yeah,
and good looking.
Yeah, it's a art thing. You know, it's an article thing. You see, when the art is green, it shows on the outside. So you keep the inside green, and they call you, hey, greenie. You know, so when it's green inside, it shows on the outside. So that's what we do. And I do my exercise in the morning. I don't go to a gym. I do it right into my bedroom. When I jump off the bed, I get on the floor, you know, and I eat. I don't overeat. And I keep my body good, and I don't bleach, you know. Sometimes, maybe 3 months I don't sleep with a girl, you know, I sleep alone, you know, because there is work to be done out there, you know, and that's where I'm taking it to a different height now, and to a different level, as they would say, you know.
Just keeping the spirit clean.
Keeping the spirit clean, and inside there, that greenness, you know, like I've been coming to this show, and I've been passing all those lovely pastures, and they're so green. And I was saying to the driver, wow, that's the way I feel inside, like how the pasture is green outside. You know, so when it's green inside, it shows on the outside. Green.
Yeah. So, what are your future plans? Will we see you in Europe next year?
Yeah, sure. We're not going back to Jamaica. Just go and sit down and say that we've been to Europe. There's a lot more work to be done. You know, we would like to make some couple singles. I would like to make another album, so a couple more video if it's possible. Maybe another 3, 4, 5. I say 5 more years. We say, all right, guys, we put it up. We sit down now. You know, and we take it easy. But we got a lot. When some young one come up like these guys, they are young coming up, they'll take over. Somebody got to take over.
Yeah, but you have to keep it up, because we need it. We definitely need it, and
we ain't going to throw it away. We're gonna keep it up. We're gonna keep it up. Bet your life we're gonna. Yes, you know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out of the interview. So, how do you enjoy being? How do you like it to be in Europe?
Well, I love Europe. For the second time I've been here in Europe. So we went to Switzerland, Sweden, England, Barcelona.
Do you have a favorite place, a favorite spot in Europe?
In Europe? Well, not really, but I prefer Switzerland, but it's cold. But I enjoyed it, you know.
That's true. Even for this festival, the forecast was really bad. We're supposed to have rain the whole weekend, you know, and since it started, the sun came out. So I think it has something to do with the positive message all the bands are promoting, you know.
Well, yes, well, in London, when we went to London before we went out, it was very nice. Nice to be in London. And what's nice is when I have to be here for the second time. And the hope is to enjoy yourself with the Jolly Boys for the night. We're going to run it hot. But the Jolly Boys is right on spot. Don't forget.
Thank you guys so much for the interview. I'm looking forward to hear you and to enjoy the performance. Thank you very much.
For me now, I have a doctor, you know, and I have a drink that I drink. It's called Poor Man Friend. You know, I keep it in a bottle. So it's cool. It keep cool all the time in a bottle. And whenever I'm going to drink water, I would pour out some in 1, 2, 3 drops into that water, and I would drink it. And if you're 100-year-old, it bring you back to.
Now you are telling me your secret, okay?
Yeah, it's called Poor Man Friend. Yeah, you drink it with water. So I take that sometime every 5 days. I'll take a drink of that. And when my daughter look at me, she said, "Daddy, you ain't getting older." You know, yeah.
What does it make from?
Huh?
What does it make from? Which plant?
It's a weed. You know, it's a weed, and you got to be very good to find it. You know, so my doctor gave that to me. She's a bush doctor, you know, and she said, "You should drink this, you know. You put it in a bottle with some white rum, Jamaica white rum, and then you tip some into water when you drink water. Wow, it's good. Yeah, make it strong too, you know."
Thank you for that beauty secret.